I started investigating, started looking into the Karen Reed case, and down the rabbit hole I go. Let's just talk about one thing right off the bat. Brian Higgins, ATF agent, not a very good witness for an ATF agent, which is shocking because usually federal agents are pretty good on the stand, but they could be only pretty good on the stand when they're telling the truth. So let's look at a couple things. One is, it appears that he took his SIM card, cracked it in half, threw out his phone, and then threw out the SIM card in two separate garbage dumpsters on a military base and doesn't have it after this incident occurred. Why? We have no idea, but generally speaking, smart juries, that doesn't pass the smell test, right? Everyone's going to be like, well, why would he do that? And then let's watch some of his testimony on a 22-second phone call that he says might have been a butt dial.
If we were to count off 22 seconds, that's an uncomfortably long time, is it not?
No.
It's long enough to have a conversation, isn't it?
I didn't have a conversation.
Is 22 seconds long enough to have a conversation?
No.
Now, what's interesting about this is, and I don't like to Monday morning quarterback for any defense attorneys, but he asked previous to this, he asked the court permission to count off 22 seconds. And really the most effective way to do this, I would either A, just do it and then ask the court for forgiveness afterwards, or B, I would tap my co-counsel to start timing 22 seconds as I'm asking him questions and he's answering them, then say, sir, that was just 22 seconds where I asked you 4 questions and you very pitifully gave me 4 sad answers to those questions. So overall, in terms of Brian Higgins' testimony, I don't think it helps the prosecution. I think there's a lot there that raises reasonable doubt, and that's the name of the game here. And trying to figure out what the jury needs to hear in order to say, hey, listen, the state just did not meet their burden. And I honestly, with this one witness, I just don't see where it helps the state. And I think that he actually hurt the state's case. Like and subscribe, Dirty Gavel on YouTube. Sure. So like and subscribe, the Dirty Gavel. I can't stand. Okay. Sure. Like and subscribe, the Dirty Gavel. Sure. Like and subscribe on YouTube, the Dirty Gavel. God.